We looked over every centimeter of those tunnels, Shepard. Your Cerberus pal is made out of smoke and mirrors.
These are tunnels, right? Just one exit and one entrance?
No, that keeper tunnel from the elevator lobby led into the superstructure. Once you're in there, the place is like an ant farm. We can't even get an ID on him. He released a VI into the Citadel system that erased footage of him wherever he went. I guess he didn't trust that Udina's plan would come together. That reminds me, we got your friend Thane into Huerta Memorial. He's in for surgery. Apparently, there's complications.
Do you think he'll make it?
I caught that they didn't have much drill blood on the Citadel. I notified his next of kin, his son Koliat. He was the right blood type, but I don't know if he made it in time. We're pretty sure the route to the hospital is safe from Cerberus. If you want to see him, I'd go now.
I'll get on it.
Oh, and you can tell him the Solarian counselor says he's a hero. It just, I don't know, make things easier for him.
Yes, the Citadel. What, did you think that just because it was attacked, we wouldn't have to wander around it aimlessly doing things that don't seem to matter at all to anything? Oh, come on, what game is this? So, Udina's office is locked. Yeah.
This is a problem, boss. Cerberus has changed their ciphers, and our code breakers aren't getting anywhere at the moment. I've got our best teams working in shifts on it, but ensuring Citadel systems integrity is just gonna take time. If we can get some of their field encryption tools, maybe sample ciphers. I understand. Keep trying.
What's that, officer? Oh, I'd be glad to help you out with this mission. So, of course, the Cerberus attack has opened up several new eavesdrop on people, go get something, and come back to them side quests. The staple of Mass Effect 3. Oh. I still don't understand why these are here. If these are just items that you can get, or if I missed these. Whatever. I got some new pants. They'll look pretty snappy on Shepard. They were in the last game. They were DLC pants. So I murdered Udina. That's quite satisfying, actually. Of course, that could have gone down a different way. It could have been Garrus shooting Udina, but I couldn't let Garrus have all that fun. That's just that's a little too much fun for Garrus. That needed to be me. So everybody is all over the place. But Thane, oh no, another person from Mass Effect 2 is in peril and could die. Oh dear, I should go check on him.
Sent back to active duty, and I'm about to get shipped out too. I was told you might be able to help me.
Of course. You're Neota's spouse, correct?
Yes! How did you know that?
We keep identity information on all permanent Citadel residents engaged in formal relationships with Asari. That way, should anyone require diplomatic aid, we can ensure prompt assistance.
It's wonderful. Then you can help me send my daughter back to my wife's family?
I'm afraid, however, that might be a bit difficult.
Oh boy, we have more bullshit to listen to. Well, it's bullshit with lesbians, so that's... yeah. That's slightly more interesting.
They hit where? Damn it. How are we supposed to predict the moves of an enemy we don't understand? Divert to... Crap, do we have any AI-enabled fragments of Sovereign? Any Reaper code I could analyze? No? Well, then they'll keep outmaneuvering our fleet, and Asari worlds will keep burning.
What's that, miss? You need some help finding some Reaper code? I, Commander Shepard, will surely assist you in this. Oh, thank you, Commander Shepard. That'd be so nice of you. So you guys think I don't like this game very much. I don't know why you'd think that. I mean, don't I sound so excited to do all this bullshit? I should probably clear the air on that, shouldn't I? This game has good parts in it.
One moment, please.
It's just that if you're actually trying to do everything... Oh, wait.
have to listen.
Where even is she?
No, they're
Oh.
not just symbolic. The Asari revere Elune. She wore these rings after learning medicine from a Thame herself. She was like a Dalatress for your people. If we displayed her rings, we'd get more Asari support in the hospitals.
Yes, I'll get those. Oh, also this.
So you went back to the farm.
We snuck down the hill. We were hungry, filthy. I'd turned the towel into a kind of tunic. They'd cleaned up the bodies to make more husks, I figured. But there were still farmers alive. They were being held prisoner. And Neaira was there, directing the other forces. I could see her. I got within 10 meters of her. If I just had my gun.
What happened next?
I got to the prisoners. The farm girl unlocked their restraints, and that's when they all started screaming.
Yeah. As I was saying, this game has good parts, but if you try to get everything, it's a slog. It's a tedious, tedious slog doing all this shit. It's not fun to do everything in this game. So if you just skip all this shit and just play the game, it's great. But if you don't, you have my condolences. Because you see this, you see all this, yeah. It's not good. I don't know how you make side quests in general terrible when you've made... Bioware's made good side quests in the past.
I don't know what Cerberus was packing, but we're going to lose this patient.
Without a new treatment plan, we're stuck, and I can't think of anything beyond what we've already tried.
I know, but I can't think of anything else. Can you?
Well, surely Shepard has the answer. I'm gonna go fly somewhere and find something, and then it'll solve all their problems. Like, that's the problem with the side quests of this game, is that they're all identical. I've said that before, haven't I? But they're all the same thing over and over again. That is just lazy. But the gameplay of this game is very good. It feels better than Mass Effect 2.
I understand Palaven is very busy, but this is one of your own generals. He was stabbed with a poisoned blade by a Cerberus soldier during the attack on the Citadel. We can't identify the toxin. We're barely keeping him alive right now. It's some form of neurotoxin. If you could look at our charts... Of course, I understand. Even a general is just one man. Good luck.
Don't worry, I'll save him. Oh.
That's not what we do. We help our patients, all of them.
That's a nice sentiment, but it won't help when we run out of supplies. I've seen this happen in combat before. And we will run out of supplies. Have you seen the projections the Administration Center made?
I have. The situation is going to get worse. What's your point?
We can't deny the facts. If we prioritize them, some of our patients are in a much better position to survive. If we take care of them first and ration our supplies, we can save some now, and enable ourselves to save more later.
We cannot do that. We swore an oath to help the sick regardless of their economic situations or their places in society. Who are we to choose who lives or dies? That's not what we do. We help our patients, all of them.
That's a nice sentiment, but it won't help when we run out of supplies. I've seen...
Everyone makes sacrifices in wartime. You'll make yours sooner or later.
I'm sure I will. But I'll do it without betraying my oath or my patients.
It's not that simple. If we aren't careful about this now, we'll end up losing everyone.
Then we'll find a way. Look, we have more fortunate patients, right?
Yes. And I hate to say it, but the fortunate ones have far better survival odds.
And more credits. So we asked them for donations, to get more supplies, for those without credits.
What? Are you saying what I think you're saying? That's... You know, that actually might work.
You see, I'm saving the galaxy one inane conversation at a time. Let's go check on Thane.
Can I help you?
I'm looking for a Drell named Thane Krios.
Well, we have a Drell, but not under that name.
He was injured. Stab wound. He's a regular patient here.
It's all right, it's all right. I see. The doctors were able to repair a lot of the trauma. However, Mr. Krios is in the final stages of Keprel's syndrome. At its worst, Keprel's syndrome interferes with his blood's ability to carry oxygen, and he lost a lot. Now, they've given him transfusions, but frankly, there was a very limited supply of Drell blood on the Citadel.
I'll get more. Give me his blood type.
That's not going to work. Only one other Drell on the station is a match, and that Drell is in with him now. We did all we could to help him through surgery, but his body can't replace lost blood with new cells. Too much shock. His son, Kolyat, he's in there saying his goodbyes. You might want to say yours.
Commander Shepard, my father mentioned you were no longer incarcerated. I don't know if you remember me. I'm Kolyat Krios. I came to donate blood and, well, he asked me to take off his oxygen mask so he could be comfortable. I don't think it will be very long.
Did he tell you he was sick?
Yes. Back when I had my problems with the law. Knowing doesn't make it much easier. But at least, here, he'll want to see you.
Commander, I'm afraid I won't be joining you again.
Never known you to be afraid, Thane. Not a great time to start.
There are things I fear. Just not mortal ones. There's something I must do before it gets worse. I must... Kalahira, mistress of inscrutable depths, I ask forgiveness. Kalahira, whose waves wear down stone and sand.
Kalahira, wash the sins from this one, and set him on the distant shore of the infinite spirit.
Kolyat, you speak as the priests do. You have been spending time with them.
I brought a prayer book. Commander, would you care to join me? Kalahira, this one's heart is pure, but beset by wickedness and contention.
Guide this one to where the traveler never tires, the lover never leaves, the hungry never starve. Guide this one, Kalahira, and he will be a companion to you as he was to me. Kolyat, there's something I don't understand. His last moments were those of a hero. Why pray for salvation?
The prayer was not for him, Commander. He has already asked forgiveness for the lives he has taken. His wish was for you.
Goodbye, Thane. You won't be alone long.
Oh, Thane.
Died assisting Cerberus in an attempted coup.
The prisoners were indoctrinated.
I think.
And once the alarm was sounded?
Naira's eyes were black. The whole time, not just for a second. I could feel her mind from where I was standing. The humans were in the way, attacking us. I used my biotics, flung them around. I'd been horrified when Naira tore the farmers apart, but goddess, I ripped them in half. And it felt good.
There's nothing shameful about feeling an adrenaline rush during battle.
I might have killed more than Nyira and those husks did. She wanted them alive, to turn them. And I...
And you survived.
Yeah, let's go. Whatever.
Spectre status recognized. Please select a destination.
So there's stuff to do on lots of these places. Let's go back to the embassies, I guess. What are we doing here? We need to go to the Spectre office for a second, because there's a thing we can do now. Also, we can hear more of this interesting conversation.
Look, I filled out all the forms you requested and jumped through every hoop. I don't even know where Nyota is, and I'm gonna be deployed soon, too. Everyone's been called back to active duty since Earth was attacked.
I understand, but...
I can't leave my daughter here alone! I need to send her back to Thessia, to her family.
These things are very complicated, and usually take a very long time. It's even worse with everything going on right now. I'm very sorry. If you can't accept a fostering by proxy until her file is processed, there's nothing more I can do.
It sucks for you, I guess. I care about this so much. Let's go back to the Spectre office. I know all this is for, like, flavor, but... does it matter? No, there's, like, millions of people getting killed on a daily basis in this game, and it's like, oh, my kid is gonna be alone. I don't care about that. See, here's the medical supplies. We can do things with them. I don't even know what that was for, but I authorized the hell out of it. Alright.
At Docking Bay E-24. Emergency
Galaxy needs to understand what these refugees have been through. Can't you let me in?
No.
I only need a couple of hours of footage.
You're not crossing that dock.
Wait, aren't you Commander Shepard? Solek Vast, documentary maker. Please, maybe you can help. I'm trying to document the stories of the refugees coming to the Citadel. Their loss, their sacrifices, their moments of bravery.
Something holding you back?
CSEC won't allow me on the docks. They say I'd be disruptive. But you could catch a few quick shots for me.
There are lots of refugees on the rest of the Citadel.
It won't have the same impact as seeing crowds trapped on the docks. We all need to help each other. I want this documentary to shock people into action.
Good idea. The galaxy should see what these refugees have been through.
Thank you, Commander. That's exactly what I'm hoping for. If you could just take a few shots with your Omni tool in the refugee camp. I'll be here when you're done.
We gotta take pictures for this guy. Okay, here's a picture of some boxes.
I'm sorry, but that's not quite what I had in mind.
But these boxes have been through so much turmoil in their life. You don't even understand the... What even is that little floating thing right there? Whatever. So we gotta take pictures that are of things like this, I guess.
Yes, that's just what this documentary needs.
Is that Ashley's sister? I guess she's still here. I think that's her, yeah. Too bad you can't talk to her. Would be interesting, I guess, to talk to some family member of one of your longtime crew members, but nah. Nah, we'd have to hire a whole nother voice actor. We can't have all that.
I can't really use that. Could you try again, please?
Oh, but the struggles of this random security guard are legendary and paramount and so important to your... I don't know.
Thank you, human.
You already did your thing.
Welcome to Batarian State Arms. Thank you for...
Still can't afford that. Oh, whatever. Nothing else doing over here, so... Let's get some more pictures for this guy. Oh, wait.
I'm waiting.
Waiting? Waiting for who?
For my parents. They put me on the rescue transport and said to wait for them here. They'll come find me as soon as they can.
Well, I guess this is a safe enough place. Look, if anyone bothers you, let me know. I'll take care of them, okay?
Sure thing, sir. Thanks.
Uh-huh. Hey.
I think we might need a different subject.
But this food machine. The turmoil. That was a good shot, really. Some people arguing about, like, something. They're not even talking. They're just practicing their pantomiming sketch. They're just performance artists.
Excellent. That will really get people's attention. Thank you, Commander. That should be enough footage. Come meet me again when you're able.
Okay. Let's talk to Kelly.
Shepard! You saved my life again.
What happened?
Cerberus troopers came through here to secure the docks. They lined us all up. Then, one of them started asking around for me by name.
But they didn't find you.
Their record said I went off-grid. If I hadn't changed my identity, I don't know what would have happened. Thank you.
You see, we helped out Kelly. One of those seemingly inane conversations actually did something good. Because if we hadn't done that, well, they would have found her, and, well, I think we all know what would have happened there.
I'm telling you, someone sabotaged the Metagel dispensers. No, if I knew who, I'd have had them arrested. It doesn't matter. What matters is that I've got Turian soldiers dying for lack of medication.
I'm on it. Shepard, away!
Someone sabotaged the Metagel dispensers. If I knew who, I'd have had them arrested. It doesn't matter. What matters is that I've got Turian...
So now we can examine all the Medigel dispensers and fix them. See, I fixed it. It works perfectly now. Oh god, Vega's here. Just fix this one too. Still didn't have a Shepard VI. They're back-ordered, man. It's gonna take weeks to ship one out to the Normandy. And there's another Medigel thing over here. Oh.
The location of some ruins. Prothean ruins. On Gay Hinnom in the Hades Nexus.
Son of a bitch.
If you could get past the Reaper patrols, I'm sure you'd find something valuable. That's got to be worth something. Please, my family is starving.
Yeah.
That son of a bitch was perfectly timed. Okay, so we fixed all this.
Come on.
The guy didn't ask me to do that, but I just did it. Vega's playing cards, huh?
Hey, Commander. James, enjoying yourself?
Yeah.
Try not to lose everything. Those clothes are Alliance property.
Have a little faith, loco.
I have a little.
You just gonna stand there and watch?
That's what Shepard does, man.
Kinda making me nervous, Commander. I'd ask them to deal you in, but I think they're afraid of you. You're kinda killing my mojo here, Jefe. I was up a minute ago, you just came by at a bad time. You just gonna stand there and watch?
Oh, Vega.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Is a single other character more pointless than Vega? I don't know. Well. Hey, I fixed your shit. Give me some money.
I fixed the sabotage. The Medigel dispensers should be working now. Thank you. I'll get patients moving through triage immediately. I wish we could have found the bastard responsible for the sabotage. But this is going to save a lot of lives. Thank you.
Oh, hi, Kelly. Oh, 5 points, huh? Could upgrade a lot of stuff with those 5 points. Increased carry weight, eh? That's actually fairly useful for some pretty obvious reasons. Let's get that. I can carry a bunch of heavy guns and it won't affect my cooldown time as much. They're not talking again yet. So let's give that guy that footage. He should be... Oh, he's hiding behind the wall.
I have your footage.
Thank you, Commander. I'll start editing it right away.
Why did I even have to do that? Why didn't he just be like, alright, fine, I won't take any footage, and then just go in anyways, and then just do what I did? Take footage with the thing.
Status recognized. Please
I don't know. That was pointless.
1 moment, please.
Lots of stuff in this game is pointless.
Ward level purgatory.
Griffin, you do not understand. The code of the ancients is the collected wisdom of our people. With overwhelming sadness, it was lost when Dakuna fell. Without it, We lack the guidance we need. With certainty, we need the wisdom of our ancestors in these trying times.
You're kind of missing the rail there, buddy. A little bit off. Oh. Well, this guard is not doing a lot of things correctly. Well, let's just leave.
How's the head?
Good. Concussion's almost gone.
Good. When I heard you were injured.
It was stupid. I should have ducked when that wall came down. Something good has come out of all this, though. Got new equipment. Sent me a set of Vortex armor. Man, summoning supplies sure messed that one up.
Oh, I've heard those are pretty good.
It's great. I'd only be safer inside a tank. It's why Vortex gear costs more than I make in a year.
Yep. He got new armor. Also, millions of people died just now. But that guy got some pretty sweet armor. Oh yeah. Remember when you could do that in the first game? You'd get like a really rare drop of armor? That'd be sweet.
No, the problem is that our people are terrible at making war. The library at Asha had sacred texts on the ways of the Huntress, the defining works on the art of battle. But the Nimbus cluster has already fallen, and our people are here dancing instead of fighting.
Well, then maybe you should go do something about it, or I should. I will.
Ugh, this sucks.
What have you got there?
Duty roster for the students. It's what I do for fun now. They're dropping us into hotspots for hit and runs. I'm making sure your bosses don't get my kids killed.
How are they holding up?
They're fine. They're not the ones reading duty rosters while on shore leave.
Complain if you like, but I think military life suits you.
Hey, running back to the Alliance was your lifelong dream, not mine.
Come on, plenty of combat, free room and board, and people you can depend on.
Yeah. Maybe your little suicide squad taught me something about teamwork. Speaking of which, thanks. I didn't think my guys could cut it. I wanted to put them in the back ranks, but you believed. And you were right. They're kicking ass. It'd be a hell of a lot more fun with you. You find bigger fights. But the little shits are useless without me. I gotta stick with them. 'Cause I'm dependable now, apparently. I blame you for this, Shepard.
Come on.
What?
The duty rosters can wait. Right now, you're on shore leave.
Shepard, everybody knows you can't dance.
She says as she then proceeds to have a seizure.
I miss Afterlife.
Yeah, this place is so clean it squeaks. Anyhow, thanks for the drink. But why'd you drag me out here?
You, still got that merchant freighter?
Yeah,
Looking for work?
might as well. What you got?
Don't finish your conversation right now. Finish it way later. I don't think she's paid to do that. I think she's paid to pour drinks. Maybe I just don't know how bars work. Never actually been to one before, so. Maybe this is part of some very, very elaborate drink pouring technique she has.
Made it. Come have a drink with me.
You're looking happy?
You had it right. Yesterday can't change. Tomorrow, we might all be dead. Today is what matters. I'm not wasting it.
I wouldn't have thought a club would be to your tastes.
You don't have to get all hot and bothered to appreciate graceful dancing. There's an energy here. There's light. And some of the eye candy in the crowd isn't too shabby either.
The eye candy on the stage is fine by me.
Good. I sure don't need you as competition. Here.
Here's to fresh beginnings.
And a better tomorrow. Thank you.
for everything. I'll see you back on the Normandy.
I'm curious, what material is your face made from?
The surface is a flexible biomimetic nanomaterial over a metallic skull. The skin uses shear thickening technology to help protect the central processing unit in the head. If the skin is struck or shot, it solidifies to absorb the impact. It also is capable of limited self-healing.
And what about the hair?
It is of similar construction. For defense, I have set it to cohere into a solid piece. However, for infiltration purposes, it can be parted into individual strands. If it has recently been exposed to water, I generally can't do a thing with it.
Oh, Edie. Oh.
If I'm not needed to answer an inquiry, I would like some time alone.
She's downloading a dancing program. It's just taking a really long time.
I would like some time alone.
Edie just needs to do the shepherd dance. See? She just needs to watch this and just do this. It's the only dance you ever need to know. So Joker's hanging out by the bar.
Look at this! All it took was a Cerberus attack on the Citadel to get folks around here to pay attention to the war.
How is this any different from normal?
Can't you see the desperation? This isn't happy dancing. This is forget my problems dancing. Look at the arms. If a guy waves his arms like that, he's worrying about a lot more than looking stupid on the dance floor.
That's surprisingly observant.
I've had time to watch a lot of dancing from the sidelines. Speaking of which...
Dancing?
Watching from the sidelines. What do you think about me and Edie?
You sure that's a good idea?
Edie's not Alliance personnel. There's no regulation against dating a ship's AI. I looked it up.
Jeff, you have brittle bones. She's made of metal.
Well, yeah, but... Yeah, you're right. Stupid.
If you could be out there right now on the dance floor, would you be waving your arms?
Yeah.
Sounds like you've got bigger things to worry about than looking stupid.
Yeah, guess I do. Now, if you'll excuse me...
Oh, Joker, that's kind of creepy. It's a little creepy. A little bit. Aw, yeah, there we go. That's perfect. It's not quite the shepherd dance, but it'll have to do.
Haven't broken anything yet. That's a start.
There we go. That's perfect. Okay, let's leave. There's nothing else to do here. We've witnessed the greatest things that could possibly be witnessed in this place, so... We got a bunch more stuff to do. And is this conversation gonna get advanced? No! But I was so interested. No, I wasn't actually.
Spectre status recognized. Please select. One moment, please.